tails on.
Oh, so we do one drink at
Yes.
a time. Okay, I get it now. So,
Okay, it doesn't work if you do heads or tails on both drinks, right? Then who's gonna get what? Unless we do heads or tails, then tails and heads. And then we do it twice, and then we do, that one went heads, so this would be heads, and then whoever got it the second time would get the drink.
wait, what the fuck? Okay.
Heads, tails,
Heads.
and I don't fucking know.
Heads, tails.
Okay, who is gonna get it if it lands on heads or tails?
If it lands on heads,
Right?
I get this one. Wait. Okay, if it lands on heads, I get this one.
Okay, you want that one, got it.
No, what the
Do you want the
fuck?
coffee or not? Okay.
Okay, we're going.
Freaking good lord.
Put your seatbelts on. YOLO. So we.
Wait, I don't get your concept of heads and tails.
I don't either. So these are papaya seeds.
Oh.
And there's some golden kiwi seeds.
I tried papaya for the first time. It was disgusting.
I tried guava for the first time while I was with my aunt, and that shit tasted
I gotta
weird.
Look up what that
You know, like those.
It looks like one of those buoys that you find in water. Except it was yellow. Mine was yellow.
You know those.
Actually, can I taste yours?
You know those fruits with like the slimy like seeds inside? They're like green.
This is weird.
Do you mean kiwi?
I tried.
No,
but yeah,
I'm saying like slimy. It's like they're like seeds, and it's basically just slime. It's like
Which
kind
one?
of a vibrant greenish. I don't remember what it's called.
Girl, are you okay?
For what?
It's a fruit, and Jody brought one over one time, and I don't remember.
Gross.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great though. It's like something was fine, but you know.
It wasn't bad, but okay, we're gonna. Oh, I saw Quinn. I told you that, and you just ignored me.
I'm sorry. You have no idea how much I was rushing. Me and my mom got in a fight today too. It was great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She woke me up at. Okay, so my alarm goes off at 7:30 to take my meds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, after that, I tried to go back to bed. I was gonna sleep until 9, right? And she decides to wake me up, like maybe 10 minutes after my first alarm goes off, and I'm already kind of dozing off a little bit. And then after that, she leaves me alone for a couple hours, so I try to go back to sleep, but I can't. And then I hear her alarms go off. She has 3 effing alarms set, and I thought she got up after each one of them, so I was just waiting. And yeah, we also got in a fight about, you better do the cat box and the dishes, right? I did the dishes and I cleaned my room, right? I don't know how to do the cat box, like how she wants me to do it.
Yeah.
And I figured I'll just do it, and I texted her this, and I'm like, I'll do it after you get back so you can tell me what to do. So yeah, that's kind of what we got in a fight about. It was great. It's fantastic.
So, okay. You get in a fight with mom a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, I randomly get texts from you like, my family.
Because
And
I say things in a neutral tone, and then they get mad that I didn't put enough, I don't know, joy into
Pizzazz?
it.
Like,
Yeah, that's
you aren't theatrical enough. We're gay, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Or I say okay to doing something for her.
Okay, well, okay to what?
My mom, she has no opinion of her own in a sense. So her boyfriend, lovely guy.
Oh, I bet.
They're going to Hawaii in February, right? That's great. And they go on a phone call and stuff. I told you this.
I
am
just
pissed.
realized that's the month you turn 16, isn't it?
It is.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and then and then after that, they're like on a phone call. And she's like, "Oh, I'm shopping for like swimsuits and like maybe cover-ups, maxi dresses, whatever." And then he goes, "Oh, you working on a diet? Oh my god!" So yesterday, I was talking to my dad about it again, and I got really bad. And then I'm like, next time your boyfriend brings up the fact that you need to go on a diet or something like that, I am going to punch him in his fat ass nose. I said that to her, and he goes, "Oh, well, that's not what he meant." It's like, yes, he did. There's no other way you can mean that. It's not your business. It's not his business.
Didn't mean you don't look pretty. I just mean you don't look pretty.
Well, it's just
That guy's going really fucking slow. He's on the side of the fucking road.
He probably broke down, Tyler. Oh.
he's
Oh,
leaving.
okay.
I feel like we are just the chaotic energy of the world, just in one truck.
Okay, so I'm so quiet throughout the day, and then when I get in here, I'm just loud. It's great.
Yeah, I love that. Love that for you. I feel like one day I'm gonna come back from Oregon, and I'm just gonna like pick you two up and be like, okay, ready to be chaotic again? And I feel like one of us is gonna be like, actually,
I'm not feeling it.
sorry, I'm not feeling the chaotic energy today.
Spilled again. See, look at that.
Bro!
We're on time. Wait, how many is that? That's like 5 now?
6,
6? Yeah.
I think.
I
Yeah.
spill every time I'm in here. It's great. I don't even like spill a lot. It's just sometimes like I don't have like my mouth on
No,
the straw.
not
and
every
then just,
time
like,
you're in here. It's just every time you have a drink in here.
Exactly.
Because last Wednesday, 2 nights ago, you had no drink and nothing spilled.
Exactly.
Except for our emotions. So, okay. Why am I too early? Okay. So, fucking Christ. Jesus.
When turn signals do that, it pisses me off so
They're
much.
just like, I wanna,
It pisses me off
but
too
I don't
much.
wanna. Okay, so you're playing with my Ramune.
It's rolling. There. Whee!
She's moving, huh?
I do the same thing though.
Do you know the Mexican places in here now?
Yeah.
I haven't been inside of there, but I mean I haven't been in there since Lee's Chinese, but yeah.
Are they already over there?
Bro,
I
Tyler.
think so. I don't know though.
Fucking the dollar store has plant pots now.
I know.
Oh.
I bought a ton from them.
Of course you
And
did.
they also had soil and.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they have 8-pound bags of soil.
The other day I saw, I don't know where it was, but I saw like a strawberry starter pack.
I got 2.
And I was gonna get one because I want the tubers so I can like make little strawberry plants so I can. Oh, you don't know, mature strawberry plants make tubers like spider plants would. They like make these lines and they just form. Like they're literally like fruiting spider plants and it's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so weird though. Like I don't know, but I was gonna get one so I could like start a business with strawberries, but I didn't. Because Jennifer would have been pissed at me. Jennifer's gonna be pissed at me when she realizes I have papayas now and kiwi.
Hopefully it's enough kiwis to do
Something. Okay, so kiwi, fun fact, need 2 weeks of stratification before they'll even think about sprouting. So that'll be fun to see if they.
I didn't stratify mine.
That is old.
We'll see if they do anything, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I had them in a cool room for 2 days until I decided to bring them upstairs. So,
Okay,
maybe that's
so
enough.
I learned something about Christmas cactuses for both of you in case any of you want to grow Christmas cactus with consistent blooms or consistent. Anyway, so you put a paper bag over them when you want them to bloom. You don't water them for 8 weeks, right?
8 weeks?
And then they'll develop buds and then you take them out and then they'll bloom.
That's 8 weeks seems like a long time.
It's
I don't
not
know.
I
that
feel like that's
long, though.
edging them on death.
It is. That's why they bloom.
Yeah,
But
they're like, we're gonna die,
Yeah.
babies.
So you put them in a paper bag with ventilation, right? So that they still have air. And then they're like, ooh, I'm gonna die. I need blooms. I need seeds. I need to make more. You were extremely close on my ass.
Yeah, this guy was following you. I don't know how fast you're going. I wasn't really looking, but he was like there.
Okay, so I saw that car on my way to Craven's today, and I genuinely thought that was Dad.
Okay, fun fact, that Jeep is actually in, like, you know, like that driveway slab we have in the back?
Yeah.
With a flat tire. I drove his, like, new Jeep, like, in, you know, like that kind of junkyard repair thing on, like, this side of the street that's, like, down kind of across from the high school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he bought the Jeep from there, right? And he just kind of like left his Jeep there because he didn't really have two people to help him at the time.
Yeah.
And
He just got on the sidewalk.
FedEx, come on,
Learn
man.
how to fucking drive.
so okay, I hate FedEx drivers. They like it was like around Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, and he like drove through like the neighbor's yard. Yeah, it's like that huge it's like a huge plot of land, and he just freaking turned around in their yard, went up to their mailbox in the yard, and then dropped off his stuff and left.
It's not this driver, but there's another driver, lady driver.
The one that T-boned you?
Yeah. No, they didn't T-bone us. They
T-bone.
rear-ended us.
Well, you talked about it in class.
Yeah, it was it 1 or 2 weeks after I started driver's ed that she rear-ended
Oh,
us?
Jesus. I think it was 2.
Yeah. It was crazy. And now I'm very self-conscious. I'm very alert about everything behind me. A little obsessive over it.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. No, please don't tell me you had that. You don't have that. I'm deciding now.
I don't
Okay.
think I do.
You are not allowed to have this.
You are not allowed to have mental illness. That is
I'm
what my
cured.
mom always fucking did to me. She's like, you aren't stressed. You're just
Oh my god.
like, you're too young to be stressed. And I'm sitting here like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
People who do that piss
Who
me
gave you the right to
and then
tell me
she
if
would
I
be
can or
like,
can't?
you aren't gay. And then she'd go make me tell everybody I was straight. And then,
Wow.
yeah. And then when I didn't, she grounded me for like a month. So.
You know, I've been thinking about that Charlie guy a lot lately, and I just hate him even more.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. Like, I was really thinking about it. I'm like, what kind of a self-conceited asshole says, why don't you marry a girl to a gay guy? That legitimately pisses me off. It's like,
You're gonna hate another one of my friends then.
The
So.
fuck are you cutting corners, bitch? Oh, he's old.
Oh shit.
Okay, actually, after a certain age, I think old people are not allowed to have their licenses. There was a
Yeah.
lady driving like on like on the dotted line. I was in the right lane, she was in the left, and she was like on that line, and you know like how like the cars are always like parked along the sides of those streets. Good lord, I was trying not to hit a car. Good thing no one walked out in front of me because I would hit him because this lady is freaking squishing me.
Wow. I do agree with this thing
Okay.
of like old people shouldn't drive because
That tree
Yeah, they're
literally
scary.
looks like it's going to grow out of the ground. Like it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So you hate Charlie now, huh?
I know. I don't think I ever liked him to begin with. Like,
Ah.
like when you said it, like
I literally told
you ruined my
you.
chances with her. Fuck off. God. Okay. Look. Okay. That's fine. There's a lot in my head. Right. I'm very
Oh,
angry.
he's not home. Okay, we're good. We're
Why
good.
is his house two
Oh.
colors?
Oh no, he is
Someone's
home.
in there.
Why
I
is
don't
his
like
house
you.
2 colors? I
Yeah.
don't know. Why is their house 2 colors?
I love that though. His was
That's pretty.
it was his like the yellow and purple one. Like they had like purple kind of up top and like yellow on the bottom.
The fuck?
Like it was like the yellow house ish, but like the color on top was like purple.
I don't like the
No, that
idea
was
of
my
those-
house.
I don't like the idea of those two colors. being
Really?
mixed. Jesus fucking Christ.
I saw a house in I think it was Bismarck or Dickinson or something. I don't remember where it was, but it was like yellow, green, and red. Yeah, it wasn't good.
No.
There's colors that can be mixed and colors that can't. People
Yeah.
need to learn what
Damn
those
straight.
are.
Of course, you shouldn't ask me because I'm colorblind and I couldn't tell you.
That's what it is. The people painting the house, they're colorblind.
Bruh.
You know, maybe they think like the red is green or something. I don't know.
Red, green, colorblind is scary, I've heard. Of course, I can like see colors, right?
Yeah.
Except I can't like, there's some colors that just don't look right. Like every color is distorted.
Are you deficient in like certain colors?
It's,
My dad is like red green
Why do you
deficient, I
turn
think.
the turns on?
that's a really good question.
I've done that before and I'm like,
Like on the S road that's leading out of Southside, I still turn my blinkers on sometimes. Cause there's like offshoots to that road. So I'm like, don't I?
Oh,
Will
I
I?
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. I do that too. I turn it left, and then I like turn it off like really fast, and then
I do that too.
well, it's like at least people know where I'm going, kinda. It may
Yeah.
look wrong at first, but then you'll get it.
Like, I think, did Mr. Jacobson, yeah, he uses his turn blinkers even when he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
do. Because
his-
if I don't, I will lose the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a cool house.
That's what happens.
It is a cool house. Okay.
You have to be very consistent. Or else I
Somebody
just
called
don't
me
do it.
a plant peeping Tom.
Well, yes. You look through windows a lot.
I do that too, though.
Right? Like, I was talking with her, and I was driving through here, and I was like, hold on, there's a house somewhere in here that has like 7 orchids in their front window. And I literally drove up and down every street looking through the front window of everybody's house. And I was like, is it this one?
I remember that. You were very, very adamant on finding these orchids.
I was like, I'm gonna find them. Okay, so I have 2 diverse species of orchids in my house. There's one that's a Cattleya type, and it's a hybrid. It's a key lime Cattleya hybrid. Except then I have my 7 Phalaenopsis, which are holy shit gorgeous.
She thought that you were waving to her.
A lady
She looked at you like,
Oh my gosh, a lady did that to me when like that like how you get off the Highland Park Road and onto the Sydney Highway,
Yeah.
that thing. So right there, I looked at a girl twice because I thought I recognized her, and then she looks at me and waves. I'm like, hi, I'm sorry.
Bro, so the other day,
Like, see, look at that. It's yellow and it's got purple at the top.
oh, it's not finished.
I know, but like, why? It looks bad.
Boop.
what was I thinking of? I was thinking of something.
Think of something faster, bitch. Oh, Jesus. I almost went.
Oval.
Okay, so can we just acknowledge the fact that these trees literally act like they're just gonna fall over and grow from whatever stance they land in? Like, look at some of these trees. Like, they're literally this one specifically is already in the ground and growing back up.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that tree that grew around like an old bike?
No.
You haven't seen that? Well, yeah, it's a cool photo.
You're talking to the plant people, and I don't think either of us know what you're talking about. I know there was one
What?
tree.
What one?
When just trees like grow into non-natural objects.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
point I mean.
I
Yeah.
saw one, and it was like, we call this the Barbie tree because it literally had a Barbie coming right out.
I know what one you're talking about now. The bike, the
Mhm.
tree, yeah.
I think that's so cool.
I saw a palm tree picture one time, and a hurricane had literally knocked it over, but its roots didn't come out. So it kept growing, and it literally did this, like, perfect
Oh.
arch.
Wow.
And it was gorgeous, and I loved it, and I didn't screenshot it. I should have. It was gorgeous.
Imagine if we had like those huge like redwood tree. I don't remember. Are those
Sequoias.
Just like the
Sequoia
really
redwoods.
tall red ones.
Yes.
Aren't there like rainbow sequoias too?
I know there's a rainbow eucalyptus
It
that
might
I
be
really
eucalyptus.
want.
I think
really
that
want
those are
one.
so cool. They're very pretty.
I really want to get one.
But imagine having like those like the tallest trees, around here. That'd be terrifying. Blessed you.
I really.
You've been blessed.
Wait, did they already tear it down? No, they didn't. No, somebody would have told me about that.
What?
No, it's right there. Okay. So apparently they're supposed to tear down the GTA building this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that's sad. But to me, I always saw the GTA building as like a giant, like, I really just want to plant like clematis on there and just like let it grow straight up because it has purple flowers and it's green and just so much color. And people are like, no, that's stupid.
No, it would be very sad if me and you end up moving into a place together and there are not vines anywhere in the house. I'm gonna be very sad.
Except I would never let that happen. I'm gonna have this giant pothos just climbing through the house. Can't close any of the doors because it's just like gets ready to move. Guess it's coming to the next, going to the next people. Is that Corbin?
Yes.
No,
never
it's
mind.
JJ.
Ew, is it actually? I think he dropped out of school.
He didn't drop out.
Are you sure? A good chunk of those people
Jesus
don't come
Christ!
Are you allergic to me?
I don't know. I might be allergic to ducks or chickens.
Maybe. I mean, you were in the chicken coop for a bit.
That is true. I might be sneezing from all of that shit. So guess what? Jennifer's not gonna be here this weekend.
Nice.
But that means I get to spend all of my time with Kenny. So I'm a little torn.
That tree is kind of cool. I like that one.
Which one?
The one that we just passed. Like it's so like the leaves are like lime
I like
green.
these
I don't
ones.
know.
I like these ones that are all low to the ground, except they're like super delicately. Those things are ugly. They need to make them
Oh
bushy.
my.
Oh, dip. We're gonna dip out. Ready, guys?
Didn't you try to bottom this truck out on a dip? Wasn't it this
can't.
one? I know, but I know you tried because you went over this dip really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I get really close, but I can't actually bottom out this truck. Not on that
What
dip.
does
at
that
least.
mean?
When you smack the bottom of your
Oh.
vehicle.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
He nods back. Like, I don't know you, but cool. I'm going.
I think it's
Fuck you.
Are they making a new sewage drain? Like the.
Maybe.
I don't know why else they need to do that. Unless they're
I
just-
want to break into
Okay.
the building.
So how fast did I go on that one? Like 40?
It was very
Damn.
fast. It was.
I
it
was
fast.
What the fuck?
I was
I
trying
thought it
and I
was
got
40.
like that close, it felt like. And then it just kept going.
See, if I did that in my car would do this. It would just stop. It would stop. Or the entire bottom would kind of just fall out.
Just like, girl, what the fuck?
The frame would be ruined.
Bro, okay, so this morning I was desperately looking for a belt. Desperately searching for a belt, and I mean
I've tried
desperately.
being able to find belts that I.
Did you just flip them off?
Ooh.
What were you doing? I just saw your like hand go up.
I
Anyway.
tried finding belts that fit me. None do.
Okay, so I have one belt that fits me under any circumstances,
Mhm.
and it's a magnetic belt, and I wear it whenever I wear jeans, so that means I'm wearing it right now, right? Favorite belt, and this morning I thought I lost it because I couldn't find it, and I was gonna wear these jeans, and I was starting to get very angry, and I like, my room became a mess for a good 20 minutes. Because I literally ripped all of my laundry out of my basket, and I was like, where the fuck is my belt? And I swear my grandpa would just like listen to me lose my mind.
This is my favorite belt. I got it off Shein, and it's got like what are those called?
It's an edgy people belt.
It is, but it's got freaking those. What are they called? Like the you know what they're called, and I know you do. What do you
Me?
might like you know like the shoe part and the laces. What is this part? Like the metal part that like the divot? No,
Buckle?
it's like a.
Clasp? No.
Pivot?
Is it like a? Oh damn.
I think
It's
a
an
pivot.
odd word. Is it a pivot?
It's a thing.
Anyway, that part. It's got them like all the way around, and like no matter how like bloated I get, I can like just loosen it and it'll look
Okay,
the same.
so I have always found it funny. You always come in here and you are the best looking person in this truck. Every time. Like no matter where I go, this bitch always looks better than I do.
Okay, the thing is, I try on weekends. I hate school. I hate it with a passion. So I make sure everyone knows how sad I am to be there. I make it everyone's problem.
See, if I did that, I'd come home and I'd get my ass chewed out. Like, why do you try to make everyone feel bad? And I'm sitting here like,
Because these people need to know how they make me feel.
you make me feel like shit.
Exactly. it's I don't know. And plus, I don't like impressing people at my school. They all creep me out a little bit. A good chunk of them, at least.
Except for
That okay. Wait, you got my text last night.
So
you have no idea
hold
how
on.
bad that scared me.
Last night, she texts me, Tyler.
You were sliding.
Oh.
You were starting to slide off the road.
Anyways, so last night, this bitch texts me, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm having a stroke, dead ass." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Tara," like, because my dad's mom died of a stroke. So
I'm so
she
sorry, I
texts
didn't
me that
know.
shit, and I start like panicking. I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna lose another person," and then like 20 minutes later, she's like, "Sorry, but somebody just sent me a picture of him shirtless." I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?"
No, okay, so we said like mirror pictures back and forth. My face is never in them, mainly because I don't want people to screenshot that shit and be able to trace it back to me right away, like connect the dots right away. So I was wearing like an oversized hoodie and I had shorts on underneath, but sometimes you can't see them. It
Yeah.
depends like the angle I'm at, so there's that. And then okay, so we were just sending like mirror pictures
Cling.
back and forth, and then freaking he ended up shirtless, and it was like, oh my god, what do I do?
That's just poop. I was trying to see if it was a dead animal.
No, I am not carrying a dead animal back to your house.
Just
No.
put it in the back of the truck.
You taxidermy motherfucker. No. Okay, so
Yesterday, I actually thought there was like something hit in the middle of the road, and so I turned around and I looked, and it was a tire. I almost left it in the road. but I
okay,
didn't.
so the other day
Horses were cute.
I was coming out or going to like Miles City, I think, and there was like this forest we passed, and I don't know if this was to Miles City or to Billings, but we passed it, and there was this little mini forest, and oh my god, I wanted to jump out of that car and rip some of those seedlings out of the ground, and I mean tear with every fiber of my being, cause like you look at them, they're so cute, but they're so perfect for bonsaiing. They're just here like, I don't know what that is.
I know what bonsaiing is. I don't understand, like, I don't know. It's fine.
Okay, so I hate doing it with like slow growing plants because it takes forever for them to develop bark. And the only way to get them to stay that way is if they develop bark first.
Mm-hmm.
Drives me psychotic because it takes so long, and people are like, "Oh no, you just have to wait a year." And I'm like, "A year? A year?"
I'm not that patient.
I broke the law.
Not really.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, actually, maybe considering the road goes like this, but it's close enough. No one's around here. Anything's legal if the cops are around, Jericho. I've already told you this.
Oh my god. So, I was listening to one of our previously recorded videos, and
Anything past the spot of the road scares the shit out of me.
Good to know.
No.
My mom.
Actually, is there a turnaround? Yes, there is.
There is.
Okay.
My mom, she was driving Jody's like half-ton Ford.
Oh,
It's a
Jesus.
Raptor, so I think it's lifted a little bit, whatever. But she like reversed on top of like one of the taller hills, and you have no idea how bad that scares me. It's like
So ever since my uncle went out to Lionsback and literally did this with his fucking Jeep, I have never liked driving with my uncle.
So-
That scares the shit.
we were in Lionsback, and we had a four-wheeler at the time, and then we were out with Sam and Joanne. You remember the kid, Lucas?
Yeah.
Okay, so the mom is heavier weight, which isn't a big deal, but there was her, the dad, who probably weighs a decent amount too, and then the kid. They were all on one four-wheeler going
God.
up almost vertically on a hill, and when I tell you,
Jesus.
my heart dropped because I thought they were gonna fall. Like 3 people.
They're lucky.
Exactly, 3 people on a four-wheeler
So,
is a lot.
When I was
Yeah.
a kid, I had this little
Even if
mini
they're normal,
four-wheeler,
they're all
right?
A decent, like, normal weight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anyway,
when I was a kid, I had this little mini four-wheeler, and I had a friend who was a little more hefty.
this is a turnaround right here. Unless you want to go all the way up and around.
Hell no.
That place is scary.
No, I don't. I don't
Anything
do
past
switchbacks.
here scares the shit out of me.
I drove
Because I used to go, what is it called? Lions Back camp thing? The little camp thing that they do. I would go there every year, and that drive scared the shit out of me.
Okay,
I
so
wanted to cry every time we were on that road.
I am horrified of falling. I'm not so scared of like the bounce that kills you. No, I don't give a shit about that. I'm scared of the fact that I'm gonna fucking fall forever and then just randomly wake up like, oh,
I'm fine.
I'm fine, not a broken bone in my body. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, hi, Betty. Wait.
I was driving my dad's Jeep up, like, down that, and
Yeah.
the brakes were shit.
Oh.
That was terrifying. It was like,
So-
oh my god, what'd I do?
My mom had a silver 2005 Pontiac Grand Prix.
Mhm.
I hate Pontiacs. No offense to your car.
My car is only reliable. It is not, actually,
Good.
yeah.
So, Jesus, we're going fast with no gas. 3, 2. This feels like a roller coaster. Anyway, so my mom had a Pontiac Grand Prix 2005, and its brakes were fairly good. But no matter how good she was at driving, going up the switchbacks and going to Sun Road in Glacier, both of those roads scared the living shit out of me.
Yep.
Dead ass. No other time. And she's like, why are you afraid of heights? I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling to my
Yeah.
death.
I'm afraid of the people who are in control of my death.
Yes. Like, that's part of the reason I'm so afraid of needles. Like, like, I do not like the idea of somebody accidentally snapping a needle off in my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I know that it's like,
and then there's
I don't know
and
how
then
common
there's
that
fucking
is.
you who does it every Friday.
yeah, I have to do that too. Oh my god, the first time I did my shot, it took like, what, 45 minutes? Of me just sitting there over my leg, just like,
You psyching yourself up a little bit, like I can do this. It's not gonna hurt that
I
bad.
actually almost started crying, and then I did it, and then I cried, because I was like, finally! I don't want to kill myself!
So there was a video I saw, and it was like, you need to do it bevel up because it slides in easier and comes out easier.
Bevel?
Don't.
I'm sorry.
a bevel up?
Yeah, like, there's the hole, and then it's like a bevel,
Excuse me, what are we talking about?
the needle.
Yeah.
You, like, shove the bevel in first.
It's
the
because needles
sharp
are shaped
side.
like this, right? And
Yeah.
then this is the sharp side. This is the
Dull side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to do it bevel up, and then it just slides in and it doesn't hurt as much. But if you do it bevel down, it literally
Oh, yeah.
shoves the skin in, and then it breaks the skin.
Yeah.
So whenever I see a nurse, I'm like, do they know that? Bevel up?
Probably.
Except,
I don't
like,
know,
there
some
was a nurse
Yeah.
at the health department who chased me with a needle when I was supposed to get a vaccine.
What the fuck?
I hate her. I want her fired. Get me your manager.
When I got my knee surgery that I didn't want, this one.
Damn.
I had a
Wait.
panic attack over the IV, and they held me down, making the
Yeah.
panic attack worse. And they got it in, but they were putting it in my hand, and oh my god, it hurt so
Hang
much.
on. Okay, how many?
And blood was everywhere.
Are you guys squeamish of blood?
I'm not.
No.
Okay. So I took a picture of the IV I got, and I was afraid of getting an IV because it legitimately holds your vein hole open.
Yeah.
But there was a shit ton of blood everywhere. Apparently, I'm a bleeder.
Ooh.
Cause yeah, and then
Mine, oh my god, when they
If
put
they
it
don't-
in, because I was panicking, my hand was just
Yep.
drenched in blood.
it was terrifying.
And I don't remember much after that. I think I blacked out.
Well, I
See,
had. It was just. Oh.
When I got admitted to a psych ward because Miss Nisley got a little admitting happy.
That was awful. I'm sorry.
Like my entire 7th grade year, everybody that had a mental illness, like except for you, I'm pretty sure everybody I know that had like a serious mental illness was like,
Why did it always happen at 7th grade?
because seventh grade was a shit year.
Yeah.
And middle school was.
we avoid our memories when talking about school, especially of fucking middle school
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
for me, Mrs. Nisley was a horrible person. And when she sees me in public, she smiles at me and she's like, hi. And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me.
I missed like a crap ton of school, and there was like this club that I was in, and I missed too many days because they weren't excused. Lady, I had anxiety issues. Fuck you.
Wow.
Like it was like the last day of it too. She comes up to me, maybe it was like the last month I think, and she comes up to me and she's like, she like brings me out in the hall. She goes, "You're not supposed to be in here. You missed too many days." It's like, oh thanks, it's already started and stuff. You know,
Wow.
fuck you.
But anyways, so when I got admitted to the psych ward, they had to do some blood work to figure out why the fuck I was being depressed or whatever. And that wasn't even the reason I was admitted. I was admitted because Mrs. Nisley took a joke too far. And oh my god, that woman. So the second day, they're like, okay, we need to do some blood work. And I'm like, okay, can't I just like cut my hand open and just like drip some blood into the vial? And they're like, no, we're gonna need a little more than that. And I'm like,
Need more than my hand blood. This is not good enough for
I'm
you.
like, why? And they're like, well, first of all, it's not sterile anymore, and second of all, and I'm like, but it's blood. And they're like, we're gonna have to do some needles. And I'm like, no. And they're like, yes. You want to leave here, right? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we have to use needles. I'm like, So the first day, they didn't even get the needle closed. They were like here, and I was like, and everybody in the room, because they didn't like have me in a different room. They had me in the same room as a bunch of the suicidal and like
They
anger
didn't even
management.
put you in like a sterile like.
No. So they were like, okay, we need you to calm down. And everybody was staring at me, and it just made my panic attack like 10 times worse. And then, like, I was like, how about? And they're like, no, we don't compromise. And I'm like, you're gonna want to listen to this one if you want blood. And they're like, fine. And I'm like, how about you come in early tomorrow morning while I'm still drugged from my sleep and do it then.
That's what I always wish they did with the shots when I had like the mandatory shots.
Yeah.
Because I would always have a panic attack at the
Yeah.
hospital, and I would always be so embarrassed leaving there. And when I got my COVID
Because, like,
shot,
you know everybody heard you.
yeah. When I got my COVID shot, it's in a room where there's a ton of other people. Well, not a ton, but I mean other people in there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need to not panic because I didn't take my anxiety medicine before it. Because I was like, it's probably fine. And if I panic, I'm probably going to be alone. No. I'm very lucky that I didn't have a panic attack.
Okay, so apparently I need to fill up my left tire. Because, like, okay.
You're on a hill. That's probably
No. Okay. I'll show you while we're over here. My left tire hasn't filled up properly for a couple months. So, yeah. I'm sure that makes you so much happier, Tyler. Tyler finally admitted he doesn't like my driving.
I see that. Wait.
You get distracted easily.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I drive just
At least
fine.
if I look
No, I'm
at
not
my-
saying you drive bad. I'm saying
Okay.
we're in the middle of a conversation, and then
yeah.
this happens. You don't take your hands off the steering wheel either. Sometimes you just kind of like veer a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's...
Like, even when I'm looking... Okay, one time you were looking at your phone and you were like halfway into the other lane.
I
But
do
at least
not-
When I don't look... At least when I look at my phone, I'm able to stay in the middle of the lane.
Okay, so first of all, I've gotten better at that. In both ways, I don't look at my phone as much, and
I try not to.
I am fairly decent at staying still. Or I'll stop. I'll, like, stop at a stop section. Stop section?
Yeah.
Stop sign. And
When the
I'll
lights
look
are
at my
on.
phone quickly, and I'll be like, okay, great, nobody's trying to contact me. I'm
That's
not
what I
gonna get
try.
grounded.
When I look at my phone, it's because I change a song really quickly. It's never like staring at it, just like,
Yeah.
I gotta text someone back real quick.
I do
Okay.
that at
I've-
stoplights sometimes.
I've driven.
Mhm.
Okay, so I rode with someone one day, and it scared the shit out of me they were just like, like, I was pretty sure I was gonna die in the car that day. And I was like, do
When
you
people drive
ever
like
look,
that, just, ugh.
I was like, do you ever look at your fucking, like, steering wheel? And they're like, oh yeah. And they, like, open the Snapchat camera and they're like, see? And I'm like, that's not looking at your steering wheel. That's looking at your fucking phone.
Being in a car with my grandparents is terrifying. When my grandpa drives, he likes gawking at the scenery, right? He rides the rumble strips. Yes, he rides the rumble strips.
My mom's done that, but I mean, it's rare that she does stuff like that.
I know on my way back to back here from Billings one day, I was just casually sitting in the car. I was getting kind of tired, and my grandpa's like, do you want to drive? And I'm like, I'm a little tired. And he's like, oh, okay. And then, like, 20 minutes out, so, or maybe 30, but we weren't even at Fallon yet. And he's riding the rumble strip, and I'm sitting here like, ooh.
You ain't falling asleep through that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Grandpa!
At that
And he's
point,
like,
I would
what?
be fine with driving tired.
Yeah, except I was like, ooh, I'm gonna die. And I was like, Grandpa! And he's like, yeah? And I'm like, wanna hear a joke? And he's like, sure, what is it? And I'm like, what do you call a 3-humped camel? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, Prego! And he just, like, what? And I'm like praying that Zootopia actually helps me for once.
This conversation is further proving why old people should not have that license.
Yeah.
He was a truck driver for multiple years.
Wow.
Hey, Satanism.
Where? What? Star?
The reindeer?
Okay.
Just
so-
now in reindeer, symbol for Satanism.
Oh my god, I love that. We should tell Jennifer that. Just be like, this just in. Reindeers are now a symbol for Satanism. What does Jennifer say? And she'd be like, well, I understand.
That is fucking stupid. I don't know. I feel like she wouldn't say fucking. Does she cuss?
Not unless I. Oh, baby yucca. We should go dig them up. Anyways, so I every once in a while ask her questions about words, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they're about like swear words, and I'm like, so when would it be okay to use the term bitch? And she's like,
You have more confidence than I do with my mom. Honestly,
oh no, you don't get it. You don't get
I
it.
don't think she cares if I cuss, but I don't.
I literally sit there and I'm like, I have a question. And
I couldn't even do that.
I'm like, so.
Honestly, though, if it was like me yelling at someone because they were being a dumbass, she probably would be like, I raised my baby right.
That's my boy.
She probably would.
Okay.
It's funny because we were getting coffee once, and my sister was in the front passenger seat, and she said, "I can't wait till the day that Tyler cusses." And me and my mom were just like,
Like, what?
"Excuse me."
I made an educated guess in Spanish. So the word for dog is perro, right?
Yeah.
And not most, but actually, you know what? Most Spanish words are based off male and female. You know,
Yeah.
they're either male or
Let
feminine.
me guess. Cat is para.
No, cat is gato. But no, I knew what bitch was because female dog. That's obviously para. So I looked it up. I'm like, yes, I am smart. I know what I'm doing.
I remember one time asking my mother what the word bastard actually meant.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, it sounds similar to bitch. So is it a male dog? And she just stared at me like, no. And I'm like, well, then what is it? And she's like, I'll tell you when you're older. So,
Did she ever tell you?
No.
Oh.
So instead, my big, juicy, voluptuous brain was like, okay, I'll just look it up. And I was like, why is that the word for a child with no parents?
What?
Like, literally, like Batman. Batman.
Oh, wait, don't do that. Do that. Okay, that works. It's fine. We can wait at a train.
Oh, great. Time to.
Cool.
Now we
Shit.
Now we can just sit and rant.
Yeah.
So how's your day been?
Good. Thanks for
I like
asking.
that train. I like when we actually can see something
Oh,
other
it's
than
blue.
an orange train. It's pretty.
It's from Mexico.
KCS Mexico. Huh.
That says Mexico? I thought it said Mico. M-I-K-O.
Moxie.
That is so cute. Trump. It's
What does that say? Peep.
Aw, Trump in graffiti.
I didn't even know what you were talking about at first.
I love
see it.
seeing some of the train graffiti, except it's always on the other side when I'm on the train.
Yeah. Sometimes is it weird that sometimes I want to train hop?
No, I always want to train.
It sounds so fun.
Or I want to like sit on the train rails and not like get run over by a train, but I just want to sit there because it's always more peaceful when there's no train there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's a train
I
there.
want to just like walk across like some of the train tracks if there isn't a train there.
I've done that.
One of the reasons is that there's a lot of roadkill skeletons.
I saw a rat skull the other day and I texted Tyler. I was like, hey, I found a rat skull. And he's like, I think I have one.
When?
Cooks
2 months?
Bay,
Have
living like we know.
It was a while ago.
I don't
But
remember that.
I texted
Was it a
you.
rabbit? Not rabbit.
No,
Oh.
it was. I think
I
I
don't have a rat
Steve,
skull.
who's Steve?
I could easily get a rat skull though, because my snake. And,
Yeah.
People are very creative.
Bro, I remember one time I rode on the inside of the men's bathroom stall at Gustav, and I was like, fuck this town. And a week later, I go back and I'm like waiting, and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. And I go in there and I check, and it's painted over, and I'm like, oh, fuck you all.
They don't
Because-
like fun.
Because I was sitting there and I was like, I can.
I can't even tell. Does that say frick? I can't even tell what half of these say.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It looks like titties, kinda.
What
But
if
I don't
got
think it is.
closer?
Pay. Wait, actually,
does that say?
Percy?
Pearl? I think that says pearl.
Percy. I think it's
Oh.
Percy.
I'm very blind. Like I need to hire like
Don't
a
you have
bigger prescription.
contacts?
I do, but the prescription I think is off.
I honestly think I need to change my glasses again. I have to change them like every year or 6 months. I'm taking my seatbelt off.
Roove.
Smile.
Roove.
If my truck just stops
YOLO.
right
Ooh,
here.
I should tell my. Oh God.
Burgers.
My mom.
Me, Tara, and Eric are all recording a video. That good? What do you mean? Too late.
You know, my mom hasn't texted me back when I told her she was leaving. I think she's mad at me for the cat box thing.
Fuck her.
I saw your clock and it scared the shit out of me. Cause she
No,
was,
it's an hour off.
yeah, cause she was supposed to pick me up a little after 12. And so I saw that and I was like, oh
Oops.
no, I'm gonna die.
Tyler, where the fuck are you?
She would be
This is
so
probably a bad idea considering the fact I had to take an uber big piss.
What does that say?
mad.
See, I like colorful versions of
Is that a
that.
SWAT sticker?
I think it's cool, but I just wish people wouldn't do it like on stuff, if that makes sense.
The fuck?
Okay, so if you're gonna do it on your own property. Don't do it on someone else's.
Me and you would have not gotten along last year.
Oh.
Or 2 years ago, I guess. Because I was good. Oh my god! So one time, me and
I still get calls.
I
Rarely,
never
but
get calls
I rarely get
Where'd you guys
calls.
put your phone numbers?
in the tunnel.
Oh, that tunnel is terrifying. Like
Yeah.
I get it, but you know, I get it.
I found a jockstrap down there one time.
People are scary.
It wasn't even a white one; it was a blue one, and it looked like one of those things you'd wear to a stripper, like a stripping party or something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's almost done.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You see the
KFC.
end? Okay.
Where?
KFC.
KFC.
Hey, do any of your animals want to go out for a KFC interview?
No. Or maybe Jackie.
No.
I don't like well, I kind of do like Jackie. He's adorable.
Could
but
you
he's
imagine
not
if right
nice.
behind this one there was another one?
I actually wonder if I wonder if trains actually do that.
Do
I'm sure
what?
they do.
Yeah.
You should honk your horn and see. Oh wait, no, they don't honk here. They can't. It's illegal for them to honk here.
In town, yeah.
Yeah. I think in town, but also because the gas station.
Imagine if there's a second train. I mean, there is.
Going.
It's down there. That's off-putting too.
And it stopped. And it's like, what, 2 cars or something?
Yo, we're gonna stop at a gas station. Probably not this one, because
Okay. We should look at that plant store.
Which one?
Flower basket?
Oh, yeah, we can go.
I don't have any money though. I didn't think of bringing money.
I do. Up there.
I
Oh.
don't want to use your money. I don't like using other people's
Girl, did it look like I fucking asked? I was talking. If you would ever watch my fucking videos, Tyler, you would understand that you, Tara, Isabel, and Wayne are the only people I would willingly spend money on any day of the week.
It's funny because I'm fine with spending money.
You fucking stay there. You fucking
I'm-
stay.
Oh.
Stay.
I bet that he sees you pointing at him.
Good. Fuck you.
It's funny because I'm fine with spending money on other people, but when people try to do it for me, I'm just like, no.
No. Stop.
No.
Stop.
Why?
Like, oh, thanks. But no.
I want that truck because my truck doesn't work. That blue and white one. I'm still mad. Sad, I guess. I don't know.
Good morning, America.
Thank God I'm not driver's ed anymore.
Driver's ed holds some disturbingly poor memories, which is funny
I have
because
interesting memories from
It was just Mr. Jacobson kind of complaining about his wife a good chunk of the time. I mean, I get it.
my ex-wife decided to.
You know, I gave him
it.
advice
was
once.
such an interesting experience, which makes me want to go to public school.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what
Except-
I'm doing for school anymore. Because mom isn't doing anything to get me into school, and I kind of need her help.
Are you a sophomore?
Pulling over.
Yes. I don't even know what year I'm in anymore.
Oh, well, it's.
That is how
I'm
long
only-
I've not been in school, which I feel gross for not being in school because I want to be in school and get a high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
But school makes me feel suicidal.
Mood.
No matter
Okay.
what I do,
I'm
online,
y'all.
in person.
I'm gonna
just-
leave the truck running.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all can
I
chat.
need to take off my seatbelt. It is rubbing the crap out of my neck. It's great.
Yeah, I hate seatbelts.
Yeah,
'cause they
look
do
at
that.
Jericho. Look.
Ooh.
I can't see anything.
Hang on. It's just like a red mark. It's not that bad, but.
Yeah. My seatbelt in my truck that is now dead, it's really prickly, and it would just, and it just made me so mad.
Mhm.
Although my
Public
mom's
school
truck
is-
also does that.
I don't talk to anyone there. Like, I don't really. I have friends, but it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. I know a couple people from there. One guy I confessed to before I came out, or I didn't come out to him as trans,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him that I liked him. And I think he's pretty homophobic, I think. I'm not really sure.
Someone that goes to the high school here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. A good chunk of the people in the school are very. They claim they're straight, but I don't think they're straight. And some,
Yeah.
I'm talking more so with, the guys who like smack each other's asses and stuff like that.
Oh,
And it's fine, but.
That's not very straight of you. Yeah, I didn't really talk to a ton of people there. Like, I just kind of, like, went wherever Jericho went.
Yeah.
And I met people from there that way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't have anyone's, like, number or, like, wherever they, social media thing, like, they talk to. Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, you're right. I was, like, looking, like, where? Never mind.
I saw, like, a giant snowflake, and I was like, what the fuck? Except for one person, but I met him before then, and we don't ever talk anymore.
Yeah.
We were good friends, though, and I don't know why he doesn't talk anymore, but I considered him a good friend.
Yeah. I ended up connecting with some people from Canada, actually. Like, we someone I go to school with, Griffin. I don't know if you know him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Me, him.
He's the person. Or, no, I'm thinking of Kendon. Kendon is. Do you know him?
Yes.
He was the person that I met before Driver's Ed.
Oh yeah.
Years ago at that Lions, or is it Lions Back?
It's Lions Back, I think.
Camp, yeah. Met him there.
He used to live by me, actually. He lived like a block down, and with his sister, I think.
He lives somewhat near me because I live like right next to Jefferson.
Okay.
And he was. I don't know if he still lives there, but by, what is that, River Lane? No.
River Road,
I think? I don't remember.
I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's somewhere on that road.
And that whole, is it like across from the the elementary school, like Jefferson, like across from it on that side?
For what?
Like, okay,
Sorry.
you know, like that group, you know, like that neighborhood that's like across, like Jefferson School Road. The school is here, and then the neighborhood's on that side.
Yeah, the Rainbow Estates.
That one.
Just that area.
Yeah. I forgot because there's like that trailer park that's like up a little bit is Whispering Trees. So I was like sitting there like, oh, is that what I was thinking of? No, I know where the Rainbow Estates sign is. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I used to take care of like someone's like big ducks that lived in that area, but more on the, I guess, left side, kind of towards like that church, like kind of that road. Then take a left again.
I've never seen anyone's ducks here, except for ours.
I think they ended up getting rid of them a while. I have no idea, but it was one of my mom's coworkers, and she needed help. But yeah, there was that. Do you ever watch people's faces when they're driving, and it's like, what are you thinking about?
Yeah. And sometimes I see the angriest people. They just.
Yeah. Like, I hope I don't have a resting bitch face, but I do. I know I do.
Like, not even that. They look like they're actively pissed off.
Yeah.
Who?
Not people who drive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
They look.
I know this
like
girl too. What the hell? So you know that gray car that passed you?
Yeah.
I know that girl. She's in my choir class. I don't think she likes me that much, but we talk to her so often. Then there's her. Her mom used to work at Frosty's. Yeah. So I recognize a lot of people.
Oh,
I just
she's
don't talk to her.
vaping. Why be sad or why be happy when you can be sad?
She's chewing on her pinky, I thought. Maybe she is vaping. I wasn't watching.
Me neither. I looked at her, but I mean.
Okay, ready to go flower shopping?
Hopefully they actually have something new.
So
Everything that they get in is something I have.
I checked on Tuesday and they had tuberous begonias, and I want to get one, but I feel like Jennifer would be angry.
My mom would be really pissed if she found out that I bought 2 plants without her knowing.
The girl from Clipper Cuts, she worked.
Am I on the curb? Who cares?
I don't know, close enough.
Okay, back. Okay, so now we're back. We have plants, right? We have a tuberous begonia, and we have African violet right here. And then we have just listened to my new song, Someone Like You, which is not a fantastic song, but I like it. Fuck you.
What? I like this song, you asshole.
Okay, so you're on. No. We're gonna. Carrie, shut the fuck up. Okay. Where are we gonna put this? Where should we put this?
What if you like move this? Doesn't fit there.
Or what if we move your cup? Tyler, speak.
Hi.
It focused.
Ah.
It focused.
I have the power of focusing with my voice. Ah. Oh.
Oh my god,
Ah.
you actually kind of do.
What the fuck?
Do it again.
Ah.
Oh my! It just
Oh,
works.
E. Focus. Woo.
Your windows are fogging up.
Oh, I love it. It's like a permanent tattoo on my window.
Your indoor windows are dirty.
Yeah. Actually, we're just
It's
gonna
funny. I spent like an hour.
look
cleaning
how
my
like
indoor windows.
typical. This is like my normal setup. Are we gonna focus? This is my normal setup. I have coffee. I have my keys in my ignition. We're putting you right.
It's funny because I spent like an hour cleaning my truck windows for it to break down like 2 weeks later.
Oof.
I heard again.
Better yet, hold on. Actually, no, I was gonna flip it up, but then I'll have trouble hearing. We're just spending a good 2 minutes on.
We're figuring this up. It's fine.
What if
On
we
the
just.
dash?
Yeah, what if we just put it.
It'll slide a little bit, but that's fine.
Ooh, giving away our location. Love that. Okay, we're back. We're gonna turn off the fan. Oh, I'm already seatbelted. Are you?
I
You?
am too.
Great. Everybody?
YOLO.
YOLO! So the guy I wrote the song about, actually has a video on TikTok about, like, with that sound, like, put your seatbelt on, everybody! YOLO! With that sound, and every time I watch it, I'm like, who the fuck are these people with him? And then I catch myself being jealous, which is not a good look on me, anybody. Remember that. Jealousy and envy are not a good look on me. Except I would like you to understand I have an entire song about that. Like, it's not a good look on me, but damn, do I sing it good.
But damn, does it sound great?
Oh my god, do you remember one of our first episodes?
Yes, I can't believe that this is where the teacher that I had lived. It's so bizarre to me.
Oh, Mrs. Cunningham?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Tyler, I don't know if you've seen a whole lot of my episodes, because back when I first started, it was very strictly
I'm your Huckleberry.
do it
Is that
for
what that said?
Dale. But I so we went into the one way that's at the end of that street, right? Not this street, but the street that's connected to the church and the middle school. And there was just some dude sitting at the end of it, emptying the back of his truck, right?
So in on the wrong side, just sitting there.
Yeah. And then some random motherfucker brought his pruned tree branches and dropped them in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
right?
It was like right, kind of like on like the right hand side of the truck. Like kind of right in front of us. It was great.
Yeah.
Like-
What the fuck?
I love those statues.
I love those bushes. I love how we both focus on something different. Tyler, why'd you get quiet? Are you okay? Do you need to text mom? Okay. Anyways. Ooh. Do you remember that one?
Yes, I was looking at it too. I'm like, are you gonna do it again? Imagine jumping into an empty pool. Couldn't be me.
Could never be me, queen. No. I love some of the, like, what stereotypes gay text language. Could never be me. It's giving share.
What? Is that a pirate flag?
Yes. Oh no, it's a.
Oh.
Oh, I guess it kind of is.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me, bitch.
It is a pirate flag.
What does that snake flag even mean, though?
That's a good question.
I see it every now and then.
Everyone-
I'm just like, I like the snake.
There was one time I was looking at it and I was like, is it mean like don't take my rights? Because there are better ways to say that shit.
How about just don't take my rights? Yeah, that'd be.
Don't take my rights. Like, great. We love that. Don't
very
tread
clear.
on me. What the fuck? Oh shit. We crowded today.
I've never eaten there.
I tried. It
walked
was
in there
pretty good.
once.
It wasn't my favorite, but
I walked in there once. It was interesting.
I walked.
I didn't do anything. I just like walked in there.
somebody
I
told
asked
me.
about their greenhouse, and they were like, "It's not open right now." They're
Somebody
doing
told me that it was like a plant store and a greenhouse and shit, and then it was also a diner. And there was one orchid I really wanted at the time.
Bless you.
So I looked up if their greenhouse was open, and it was like the middle of the summer. It was the middle of last summer, right? And I was like, I want this orchid so bad, and it was like, oh, they don't do that kind of greenhouse. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I flipped.
What
my
kind of
shit.
greenhouse is it? Like,
It's like a food-ish greenhouse, I think.
it's like produce and stuff?
I think.
Ah.
That's not exciting. That's boring.
They're taking a while to turn. Oh, well, now they go.
You could have made
Your
it.
window
go.
is so fogged.
You could have made it.
Oh, that's gonna distort so much. Talk louder, everybody!
You got it.
Okay, so Tyler, you're taking testosterone, right?
Yeah.
Want to tell us some side effects of that you've experienced?
Not really. Horny as fuck. Can't talk as high of a pitch, I guess. Voice changes.
Good I really want that house. So many plans. So many.
I heard. Okay, I don't. I think it was a joke, but does it hurt to cry? I heard it as a joke. Like, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but like, does it hurt?
I've heard that it can testosterone can make crying harder to do,
Really?
or like it you know the feeling that you get before you're trying to, or before you cry, or like trying to hold it back.
Like that. Like that. Like,
pain.
yeah.
I think it's something kind of like that. But
Like a flood
I'm not
wall
sure
getting
'cause I
pushed
have-
out.
My eyes.
Oh.
But I mean, I haven't really. I don't think I'm struggling to cry, but I haven't really cried like that. I don't cry much like that anyway.
Okay.
But I get frustrated and tear up at times because I don't know.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, go on Instagram.
Right.
Look up Sabrina Sterling. No spaces and all lowercase.
I feel like I recognize that somewhere.
I know Lindsay Sterling.
Sabrina Sterling.
Well, I know. I see her.
Plays guitar, right? Okay. Last night I was listening to her live stream and I asked her if I could make her a song for her, and she's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I was like, wait a minute. And like, I literally stopped. I was in the middle of chewing ice like I am right now, and I was like, and like this entire ice cube just falls out of my mouth, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I was like, there's so many things. And then I started talking to her. I was like, do you know who Upsall is? And she's like, yeah, she's one of, not one of my fans, I'm a fan of hers. And I'm like,
Wow.
we have a lot in common because she's homeschooled. So I was like, holy shit, we are, motherfucker,
the fuck?
what are you doing?
Bitch.
Crusty old guy. Actually, he might not be old. I couldn't tell who it was. I followed him though with my eyes. Like, I'm an aggressive person. Especially like when I drive, I follow people who piss me off. Like, I
Okay.
look at them.
Sometimes I get the urge to just like blast music behind those people. 'Cause, I mean, I already blast music, but I just want to blast it more. Like do the ones that have the most bass in the songs, like very strong bass, and just
Billie Eilish.
yeah.
Please stop. Thank you.
The guy is behind you.
Why'd I look behind?
Why does he look like our age?
He probably is.
I don't want to look because it.
Go.
I have to put the effort into fully turning around to be able to look behind us, and I know that people can see me doing that.
Don't make it
Oh, he
obvious,
didn't
my
turn.
friend.
Remember we saw that van just kind of sat in the middle of like that park down there?
It's
And
still there.
or not van, it was like a white truck, I think.
Oh yeah.
But like we came up behind them, they turned their vehicle on, turned on their headlights, and like
I'm
drove
like
away.
floored it.
They must have been doing something bad. Are you cold? He's got a red beard.
And then he's drinking iced coffee.
That's a mood.
We literally were. Okay, so if I'm being honest, I feel like we possibly have the best friend group.
That's what?
Friend. Boy, friend group of friends.
I don't know what I just heard. I heard something, but I don't know.
Are you meeting up with Coffee Guy? You guys seem. Oh, they're very similar. They're both like
are.
eating, like in,
I
Don't you
think
dare.
one of them.
Don't
I
you
think
dare.
one of them was my.
Don't you dare.
Or is my dad's coworker.
Ew.
Oh.
Anyways. Doesn't your dad work at a hospital?
Yeah. And funniest thing, he doesn't want to get the COVID vaccine. He can carry it, but he can't get sick from it. So he got me and my mom sick. I can't breathe like I could anymore, so I can't do not even half of the things that I used to be able to do. And he doesn't want to get the COVID vaccine because in the Navy they made me get all kinds of shots and I don't want to be a guinea pig. And I don't know how religious he is. I don't really think he's that religious, like Christian and stuff.
So-
I don't know. But he said he was gonna tell them because they were the hospital was gonna fire people who wouldn't get the vaccine. He was gonna say that he doesn't want to get it based off religious rights or religious
Legally,
reasons.
they can't fire you anymore.
Yeah, not in Montana at least.
I mean, at the time.
Well, now they can. Period.
Really?
At the time, I mean, but I mean, that was like
So-
2 or 3 months ago,
Mhm.
and I was
Okay.
like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So I want Tyler. If you get aggressive on me, I will kick you out of this car. So I won't get a COVID vaccine for multiple reasons. I am horrified. There's a beanie there. I am horrified of needles. Okay, you would
Yeah.
have to drug me and sedate me in order to get.
I understand that.
Okay, but on top of that, there are people it has killed because they were told not to get the COVID vaccine, got it anyways, and they
I
died.
mean, they were
from it.
told not to. Though,
Yes.
so.
However, that, and then they skipped a bunch of shit and all of this other shit that I always get to hear about from Jennifer, because she's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
And I have come to the realization it's gonna be another flu. Like, it's gonna make some people violently sick.
You can't completely
Yeah, you can't
eradicate it, though.
eradicate.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
at the
eradicate
point that it's mutated so much, we're not going to be able to get rid of it. it's
we
just-
wouldn't have been able to get rid of it if it never mutated either. You can't
Yeah.
get rid of diseases that quick.
I don't know if I'm kind of torn if I should or not, mainly because of my immune system, but I really don't want to have like a super bad effect from the vaccine when I already had COVID and it already like messed up my taste.
I'm gonna
kind of.
laugh.
Yeah, the
This
only reason
video.
that I got it so early on, because like I would rather have waited until like we like it's been in production for years.
Yeah.
Because then it's the safest, or safer, a lot safer.
Yeah.
But the only reason I got it was because if I got COVID again without the vaccine, I would die because of how bad it made my lungs.
I
It's
didn't
really the only reason I got it, or else I would have just waited.
Mhm.
Honestly.
see. I never when I got COVID, it was mainly like my taste and like I kind of had like a weird cold before, and then my taste just kind of went away, and then that's how I knew I had COVID. So that's
So-
it wasn't awful for me.
With
I couldn't
me-
smell, or my taste kind of left a little. It
Yeah.
wasn't fully gone, but I couldn't smell it all.
Yeah, my smell was gone too. I can smell the
Yeah.
freaking Clorox wipes.
And the reason I knew that I had COVID is I stuck my nose in our dog's food bin, or like our the treat bin, and I
Yeah.
couldn't smell it, and it always stunk whenever I smelled it.
Yeah.
And then the side effects started happening, and I literally slept for 2 weeks. I don't remember
Really?
eating or drinking anything. Why are we going in circles?
Circles
This
are
is making me
fun.
nauseous.
Oh,
It's making me really dizzy.
but you've done it.
What? What?
You've gone in circles while I was in your truck.
It's not like this.
Yeah, like this.
When?
Jericho's gonna have a panic attack.
Okay, anyways.
My
so,
memory sucks.
No, really. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
I love how you're searching. You're
I'm just so avidly like, there's something here. I don't know. So, you
It's
never
in the
listened to that
trash.
podcast, did you?
Maybe it's in the garbage can. Gotta go dumpster.
No, I never listen to the podcast. I hate listening to podcasts. Like I
Won't
don't
you
mind.
listen to this one?
I don't mind like listening to the ones that are like about Reddit and stuff and people giving their opinions on it.
Yeah.
But I can't really listen to stories that well, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know what to do.
So, genuine question. Do you actually listen to the ones we post?
I don't listen to the ones that me and you do because I listen through
Yeah.
it. But I try to look when I can.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Every once in a while, I'll go back through the podcast episodes I posted and I'll be like, okay,
We can fix this and this.
what could we have done better? And what can we change next time? YouTuber. YouTuber!
I'm gonna get a Subaru shop and name it Subaru. Purely for the Vine content. Subaru.
I really want to start a YouTube channel on like animal education, but I don't know.
Do it.
I don't know how I like start that.
We're going to the dollar store.
Okay.
You're
I
really-
wish I went to the
You're
office
dragging
first
me out of the
then, 'cause
vehicle.
Again?
I wish that I went to the office first then, so I could grab my own money. Because money.
Thou shall not kill. Yeah.
Oh God. Anti-abortion.
Okay, so
There was a
honestly.
video I saw where someone made like miniature, you know those baby things that they have?
Yeah.
Someone made miniature ones that they could eat.
You know, I think I know why all of a sudden that they have that like the whole like abortion thing. I think it's because you heard that story about like a woman who divorced her husband because his dick was small. It's all of those people collectively together thinking that they can control what someone else does with their body. I'm fine. I'll get
Okay,
over it.
so I live with people who are very anti-abortion, mostly my neighbors, and they refuse to listen to anything I say. I'm like, okay, so sometimes it's not really an option to get an abortion, right?
Yeah, some people have to. It's
Like,
life or death.
sometimes it'll kill you or it'll kill the child, in which case it's not done anything good or bad. It's
Yeah.
neutral. You've done nothing productive. Or it's like you are not financially stable enough. And you're like,
Yeah.
well, there's always adoption. And I'm like, and scar a child
Yeah, and
forever. Like,
that's
why
what-
didn't they want me? They weren't financially stable enough. Oh.
I've never
but, like, they
understood
didn't
like
want
the
me.
arguments for it. It's
Exactly,
just-
they're bogus. It's like abortion is a good option because then at least you have an opportunity to make the child's life potentially better.
Yeah.
Like when you're in a more stable situation, because stuff happens, rape,
Yeah.
sometimes accidental impregnation, which
Yeah.
Like, the fucking
It's-
senator of Texas was
Oh,
like,
God.
we're
he a
gonna
man?
do our best to
Get
We're-
rid of rape or something. like
we're
that.
gonna do our best to get rid of rape and incest issues. And I'm sitting here like, you can't just get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't go away just because you're like, it's illegal.
Like
It's
everyone,
already illegal,
Yeah.
bitch.
it's
like
like
everyone wishes that we could get rid of it. Like
yeah.
duh, but we can't.
Mhm.
It's find who is doing the illegal shit and
And like,
arrest them.
Yeah.
and
And
like,
somebody
at least
was
give
like,
them
you wanna
therapy or something.
I saw somebody on Instagram and they were like, you want to stop abortion at the source, make it so that men can't have children until they are deemed mentally stable enough.
That's another one.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I even talked to Jennifer, and she's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's not a bad idea. And I'm like, thank you for not being a closed-minded asshole.
You know,
I think that like people like who want to be parents in general should like a test that shows, oh, you're not going to try to abuse your kid. Okay, that's you should go and try and have a child because
like, you are mentally
but I mean-
stable enough. Like, I would have rather. I feel like if I said this to my mother, she'd be like, excuse you, but I personally would have rather been aborted than go through the shit I went through in fucking 6th grade.
me too.
Like, it's when people have this mentality that, oh, well, you need to own up to your mistakes. It's like you are going to potentially ruin a child's life
Yeah.
because someone told you you cannot get an abortion, especially with doctors. When they
Oh,
say,
yeah.
you can't do this because you don't have your husband's permission.
I hate that.
Oh my god.
Like, who's the one who is pushing a child out of
Their vagine.
Yeah.
And a woman can only get pregnant once, if that makes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
without
once,
having risks. There's
like,
so many risks.
once a year, right? You can't get impregnated, like,
Unless it's
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
different.
and a man can get however many women pregnant in a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, you stop blaming the girl all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, he opened it. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Tara.
I'm working on it, Jericho.
These doors.
That's not even shut.
Look at my African violet!
Aggressive.
Okay, so I feel like today's been a good video.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna record another one because
What time do you have to be back?
I have no idea.
Whenever I say I'm done with my helping.
Lie. Whenever I'm done with my lie. What do you mean? If I just were to
Oh, they moved.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next to Sugar Plum.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. I think that's probably a better area too, because this like parking lot is crap,
Yes.
especially because with how like small that road is. Yeah, I'm very spiteful. Yeah,
Really?
it's becoming an issue. It's something I'm realizing a lot more, but I'm fine with it.
Fine with it. I look like trash. Oh, ew, grody.
You know, I did my hair today, kind of.
I didn't. I should have.
I used like a curl thing because the underside of my hair stays like this,
Girl, you.
but the top doesn't match.
Girl,
so it's
you
like I
always
just
look
stretch
good.
it. Thank you.
Fucking.
It's just my hair gets uneven and it gives me
I
anxiety.
have this huge set right here, and she's chilling.
Like my nose one right here. It's great.
Hurry up, bro. I'm joking. Take your time. 24 minutes. I'm so happy I got this. Jennifer's gonna hate me, but I don't care.
You're gonna walk in with a bag and she's gonna be like, "What's in the bag?" It's like, "Oh, you know, my payment."
A gift for who?
You.
And then I'm gonna have to get rid of some other plants. Like I don't need all of the plants I have. I'm probably gonna go sort through them and be like, you don't need to exist. You don't need to exist. You don't need to exist.
What's that dude? What is he doing back there?
Is he pissing?
No, I think he's just looking at the church. Or is that a church? It is, right?
I think it is.
I can't
Yeah,
see.
because that's where my uncle got married. Lily's dad.
There's a lot of old people that just roam around that area. They just walk around the
My
block.
car is just like,
Well done.
what the fuck? Bro, my eyes itch. Jennifer be like, oh, it's cause you ain't wearing your glasses constantly. Like, I'm not gonna wear my glasses all the fucking time. How do I look? Wow, that's sexy.
My teeth are stained from coffee. That's nice.
Same.
I need to brush my teeth when I get home.
I need like the 3D whitening toothpaste.
I use like this charcoal stuff, but charcoal doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
But I use it every so often because sometimes my teeth need a little help. And I brush them like twice a day.
I don't.
I do it 3 times sometimes. During school, I brush it in the morning and then at lunch. Sometimes I just skip at night because I get really tired.
Yeah.
But I put mouthwash on,
At
so
Tara. What?
it's whatever.
He's back. Oh. Maybe not. But he's close.
He's trying.
He's a week away.
He looks up waiting for someone to unlock the door, and then he starts like on his phone, texting.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to say.
Sorry.
You're
I take photos and I just go ew.
Right, you tell me that all the time.
I do because I do it a lot. And then like when like you're in the middle of something, you hear me say ew, you probably think it's you. It's like no, it's not. It's just me.
No, don't worry. It's just me. I should wear a metal jockstrap. When I go to Oregon and just
Wouldn't that hurt?
that would. Never mind.
This-
We should not.
There are tons of people walking. I mean, I get it's pretty nice out. What is this?
No,
Look
it was
at it.
nicer a couple of days ago. Walking out.
She wants us to get food for her.
Where?
I don't know. Kelly Reynolds. I don't know why that she didn't do
Close
it
your
herself.
door, Tyler.
I'm trying to get in. I don't know why she didn't do it herself because she's had since 12 to do whatever she needs to do. But she wants us to do it.
Bro, my fingers are so calloused. Ukulele fucking sucks sometimes.
My fingers are soft, so. No, you're not touching my fingers yet.
E.T.
But she said at 2 she isn't free or something. Like she can't do anything at 2.
Yeah. That's the new song.
I recognize it.
And then there's the one that I've been trying to record, but it just doesn't come out right. Yeah, anyways. We can put that back here. Can I get a Hoya?
Mom said that she wants us to go to the bank first and then like grocery store for her food and then back here so I can drop it off again. I don't know why she didn't just do it herself because she has
What food does she want?
Thank you and God
Two
bless.
sandwiches or something.
I don't
So
like
the person who owns the capsule was my teacher in first to something grade, and she literally got really mad at me for nothing. She said, "Quit being loud" or "Quit talking" or something like that, and I literally was just
Fine
like,
then.
No, there wasn't even any noise in the room. There wasn't any noise, and she was like, "Quit talking."
Sometimes teachers have bad days, and then when they like reflect out on
She
their
just hated
kids,
everyone.
it's like yeah, it's just
Which is weird, because she is such a nice person now. Anyways. we're
Every
gonna
time I see her, I'm just like, ugh.